Don't forget please, practice makes perfect, so that's the only way to learn English. Hello, teacher. May I come in, please? I need to talk to you. Good morning, teacher. I know you're busy now, but I need to ask you an important question. Morning, Sam. I'm on my break now, but I have like 10 minutes before the next class. Teacher, I've been meaning to ask you, how did you learn English well? Your fluency is impressive. Oh, thanks. It wasn't anything too complex, honestly. I followed some simple steps that really helped me along the way. Really. I've been struggling a bit with my English, and I'd love to know your secrets. Of course, I'd be happy to share. First things first, immerse yourself in the language as much as possible. What do you mean by that? Well, watch English movies and TV shows, listen to English songs and podcasts, and read books, articles, or news in English. The more you surround yourself with the language, the more natural it becomes. That sounds doable. I do watch some movies, but maybe I need to expose myself to English even more, so maybe I should watch it with the subtitles so I can read along and pick up new vocabulary along the way. Exactly. It's like learning through absorption. Next, try to think in English. I usually think in my native language. How can I switch to thinking in English? It takes practice, but whenever you're doing something routine, like getting dressed or cooking, try to describe what you're doing in English in your mind. It helps you get used to forming sentences. That's an interesting approach. I'll give it a shot. So, did you take any formal classes? I did take some classes, but the key is to supplement them with self-study. Online resources are a goldmine. Really? Like what? Websites like Duolingo, Babbel, or even YouTube tutorials can be really helpful. They offer exercises, quizzes, and interactive lessons that make learning fun. I've heard of Duolingo, but I didn't realize it was so useful. Did you set specific goals for yourself? Definitely. Setting achievable goals is crucial. Start with smaller milestones and gradually work your way up. It keeps you motivated and gives you a sense of accomplishment. That makes sense. What kind of goals did you set? I started with basic goals like learning 10 new words a day or watching a 15-minute English video. As I progressed, I aimed for more complex goals like reading a short story in English or having a 5-minute conversation. Those sound like attainable goals. I think I'll try that approach. But what if I make mistakes while speaking? Oh, making mistakes is totally fine. It's a sign that you're learning. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and just start speaking. Native speakers appreciate the effort. That's comforting to know. I've been worried about sounding perfect all the time. Perfection isn't the goal, effective communication is. People will understand you even if you make some mistakes. You're right. Speaking of speaking, did you practice with native speakers? Yes, I did. But you don't need to know native speakers to practice. You can join language exchange groups online or use language learning apps that connect you with language partners. That sounds helpful. I guess practicing with real people is different from practicing alone. Absolutely. It exposes you to different accents, speeds and conversational styles, plus, it builds your confidence. I definitely need more confidence in speaking. How do I work on that? One way is to record yourself speaking and then listen to it. It might feel strange at first, but it helps you identify areas you need to improve. That's an interesting idea. It sounds a bit awkward, though. It is, but trust me, it's a powerful tool for self-assessment. And you'll notice improvements over time. I'll gather the courage to try it out. Did you focus on grammar a lot? Grammar is important, but didn't obsess over it. Instead of memorizing complex rules, I learned grammar naturally by seeing how sentences are formed in context. So, you mean through exposure rather than textbooks? Exactly. When you see a sentence being used in real-life situations, it sticks better in your mind. But of course, if you come across a grammar rule that confuses you, don't hesitate to look it up. That sounds like a balanced approach. I've been avoiding grammar because it seemed overwhelming. It's all about finding the balance that works for you. And don't forget the power of vocabulary. True. Vocabulary has been a bit of a challenge for me. Make flashcards with new words and their meanings. Review them daily. Also, try to use those words in sentences, so they become a part of your active vocabulary. I'll give it a shot. Thanks for all these helpful tips. They sound practical and doable. You're welcome. Remember, it's a journey, and progress takes time. The key is to stay consistent and enjoy the process. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for inspiring me to take a more relaxed approach to learning English. No problem at all. Language learning should be enjoyable, not stressful. You got this. Thanks for the encouragement. I'm excited to start implementing these steps and see my English improve. I have no doubt you'll do great. Just remember, every small effort counts. Fantastic. Thank you so much, teacher. You are the best. Can you give me more tips about how to improve my English, please? They're really helpful. Sure, but maybe some other time. Now, we ran out of time. Maybe in a next video. Of course, only if our subscribers want another video about tips to improve your English. I'm sure they want it. They will let us know on the comments. Right. Thanks again for sharing your experience and advice. Have a great day, teacher. Goodbye.
Dear listeners, I hope you like this conversation. If you cool and improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with friends. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Think button. Thanks.